welcome to this latest video from Altered Image Coaching. I'm Dave B, and in this video I'll be looking at something known as the success mindset. Irrespective of what you might have been led to believe, it doesn't necessarily follow that if your parents were successful business people, you will enjoy that same success. There is a statement that forms part of a comedy sketch that I have heard many times. And that statement is, I didn't get where I am today by. To be honest, my dad used it when I was about to head off into the big wide world. We were discussing the work path that I was about to embark upon, and he repeated the phrase to me, just like his dad did to him some 20 years or so earlier. And as I think about it, I'm also pretty certain that I said something very similar to both my daughters. But seriously, the underlying truth is that you have to work to be successful. It is by no means a given. And one of the main elements of becoming successful is holding a solid and unwavering belief in yourself. You have to believe that you can do something and that you will do it properly. No matter what challenges rock up along your life's journey, you need to know that deep inside you will find the necessary resources and the self-will to overcome everything that is present before you. And that is something that I believe takes commitment. Alongside the belief in yourself that I have just mentioned, it is vital that you are committed to making your venture and your life a success. This means that if you have to get up at 5 a.m. every morning to go to work, then you've got to be in no doubt that you will do that. Similarly, if the commitment required is to travel 10 miles to the office and 10 miles back, then that's what you have to do. And to illustrate the point a little further, if you are a blogger, like many others, then you have to understand that to remain effective, you will probably need to write at least one new post every single week. In order to reach and maintain this schedule, you will have to be prepared to do whatever it takes to get those posts written and onto your blog on time. You will also need patience. It is vital that you understand the quality of patience. There again is an old saying that goes, Rome wasn't built in a day. And this is so very true. It takes time to build a following, to amass a group of customers who will buy your product or service on a regular basis. Having been involved with business for a long time, I have yet to find a business that serves each customer only once. Every business needs customers, and they need them because they buy at least one product and then have to come back every time that product needs replacing. Brand loyalty takes time to build, and once it has been built, it can be very rewarding. But as in most things, the opposite must be remembered. One false move can destroy your brand completely. Businesses also require you to have the quality of perseverance. It is often necessary when developing a new business or a product to keep modifying and tweaking the formula that you have until you find the one that actually works for your business. A great example of this is a child learning to ride a bike. If everyone gave up trying after they fell off, there would be a lot fewer bikes around. It takes time, and it also takes many failed attempts to actually master the art of staying upright whilst riding on two wheels. You also need to take consistent action. As I said earlier, perseverance is necessary when attempting to master riding a bike, but it also requires you to take consistent action, which I think I've said already. It would be no use attempting to ride the bike one day and then not trying again for another year, and then expecting when you do try again after that, somehow you'll have developed the skill to be able to ride. Now let's move on to the next part. Continuous improvement, which is otherwise known as working smarter. Let me give you a little list. It always helps to have a little list. And this one contains a few work smarter tips. Number 1, don't email, use the phone because it makes for personal contact. Number 2, create a to-don't list, things that you shouldn't do while you are working. Number 3, be concise. Number 4, ask questions. Number 5, learn as much as you can. 6 is take care of your number 1 resource, which is yourself. Be prepared to practice self-forgiveness. Nobody is perfect. We can all make mistakes and we get things wrong. The key is to learn from those mistakes and not to continually beat yourself up about it. You also need gratitude. This point is at the bottom of the list because arguably it is the strongest of all of the points that I have made. It holds up and underpins everything that I've been talking about. Whatever your business is your customers. They are the people who pay you to be in that business. And therefore it naturally follows that if, because of your actions, you lost those customers, you would pretty soon end up with no business at all. It is important to express gratitude to the people who keep you in business and keep your business afloat. And that might be by way of a loyalty bonus or some other method, loyalty cards or whatever. You could send them a thank you note each time they make a purchase. Or you could offer a loyalty discount. I suggest that once they've been shopping with you or dealing with you for 6 months, you could offer them a discount on future purchases. It might not have to be much, but it could be useful. So, in conclusion, there is a particular mindset that all successful people have. And if you want to become one of them, you have to develop the success mindset. So there you are, just a little bit about me. I'm Dave, I'm a coach, I'm a speaker, a radio presenter, and I founded a company called the Blue Sky Company. I am also a therapist, and for a time I ran a virtual light centre called the Crystal Spring. My therapy work includes musicality, crystal therapy, and I'm also a qualified Reiki master. So if you'd like to know more about myself or my work as a coach or a therapist, please drop me an email. And that email address is devonlifecoach@mail.com. There is also a Facebook group called New Altered Image Coaching that plays host to a group of like-minded people that I affectionately call my tribe. And if you head over there and introduce yourself, you will be made very welcome. So I hope that you've enjoyed this video and have taken something from it. And that something is something that you can incorporate into your life and also into your business. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to speaking to you again in the not too distant future. But until then, I'll wish you the best things that life can give and say love and light to you all and the brightest of futures to you. Take care. Bye-bye now.